Well, hi there, long time no see. This is Dave DeBow with this week's episode of Canadian Profits TV. And it's been a couple of weeks since I've reached out to you and said hi, so I apologize for the tardiness in my almost weekly delivery of these video updates. Anyhow, I've been really busy over the last few weeks getting prepared to speak at Ted Thomas's recent event in Cocoa Beach, Florida. So Ted invited me down to talk to his students and do a presentation for them, and that was a wonderful experience. First of all, it's always lovely to go to Florida when it's February in Canada. That's kind of obvious, but also it was really great to have the experience of working quite closely with Ted on my presentation, because Ted is absolutely literally one of the world's leading experts when it comes to doing presentations from the front of the room. If you've ever seen Ted live, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So that experience was great, and the experience of being down in Florida and mixing and mingling with Ted and his successful students, the folks who are very actively investing in tax liens and tax deeds down in the States, was very eye-opening. That really got me thinking, because throughout Ted's 3-day presentation, he was showing examples of these successful students. There were successful students in the room, and there were just a variety of people there who have different levels of success in that style of real estate investing. And I met one gentleman who's been successful, but he's done it the really slow way. So he's been doing this for about 14 or 15 years. And over that time, he's really focused on small deals and just doing little by little. And over all that time, he's created close to $400,000 in additional wealth for himself from that strategy. So that's great. And he's worked for himself. He does this part-time, kind of as a profitable hobby. I then saw other people who basically took Ted's program or applied it and have created that kind of profit for themselves. Instead of taking 15 years to do it, they've taken 2, maybe 3 years. One person did that kind of stuff in a year, and it got me thinking, what's the difference? Why do some people do things so much slower? You know, slow and steady wins the race is the motto we've all heard. And it takes them years and years and years to create some sort of success, limited as it might be. And why are there other people that just seem to really accelerate that? Why are they able to accomplish bigger and better things in a much more condensed amount of time? I mean, we've all got the same 24 hours in the day. We all got the same number of days in a year. Why do some people do it so much faster and more successfully than others? And I'm not just talking about tax liens and tax deeds. I'm talking about any kind of real estate investing. If it's single family homes, why are some people putzing around with 1 or 2 properties in their portfolio after quote unquote investing for 5 or 10 or 15 years, while other people can create a portfolio of 10, 15, 20, 30 single family homes in 2, 3, or 4 years? I know people that have done that. Students of mine have done that. Why do some people get into multifamily investing and have one little 4-plex or 5-plex or 6-plex, while other people in the same length of time with the same resources and basically a lot of the same knowledge have been able to create portfolios of 50, 100, 150 properties or units in that same amount of time? Why do some people do 1 or 2 flips in a year, and other people, like my friend Stefan Arnio, do 24 flips in a year? What's the difference? Again, they've got the same amount of time. What is it that really helps some people accelerate their results so much faster than others? So I was thinking about that, and I know what the answer is, and it's what I'm calling the Real Estate Prosperity Accelerator. This is the key to being able to go from where you're at to where you want to be so much faster, easier, and more profitably than going the long, slow route. So I'm going to be holding a special web class on this on Thursday, March the 3rd, starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. in Alberta, 9 p.m. out east. You can register for that at CanadianProfitsWebinar.com. Should have the link below this video as well. So again, my curiosity, why are some people so much more successful, so much faster than others? It all comes down to this one thing. So I'm going to be showing you a very simple 5-step process to put the accelerator to use for yourself and in your own real estate investing business, how to become a true real estate entrepreneur. So again, I highly recommend that you sign up for that no-cost training class. It's happening on Thursday the 3rd, starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, CanadianProfitsWebinar.com. Take care, and I will talk to you next week.